It took two people getting shot and killed inside one of Denver's hotels for the homeless before the city added new security. For months, side doors were left open and there were often no security guards. Our Mark Salinger looks at questions for the operator running those places.
This hotel is not like most others in North Denver. After 4 months, more than 440 911 calls and a double homicide inside these walls, security has finally arrived at the former Doubletree Hotel, now being used as a homeless shelter.
I definitely think there's opportunities for improvement.
The Salvation Army started operating the hotel in December. The city says side doors were left open. There were no security guards most of the time, only a handful of cameras, and police would respond to calls constantly here. Then 2 people were shot and killed in mid-March. Security became just one of the problems Denver City Councilwoman Chantel Lewis found.
The Salvation Army has just not been a good partner, and so I'm excited about the mayor and his administration really leading.
Lewis says for weeks she's been asking the Salvation Army to survey guests about what resources and services they need. She says it's never happened, making it hard to know how best to help people get permanent housing and jobs in the district she represents.
The Salvation Army has not been responsive and have not been good partners to not only get that survey in, but to also get volunteers in.
The city of Denver last year signed a $10 million contract with the Salvation Army to run this shelter. Security was part of the deal. 4 months in, the city is now taking over the lead for securing the shelter.
I think if you'd come a couple of weeks ago, it would have been a lot more free-flowing in terms of just who we knew was coming in and out of the building.
Cole Chandler is a senior advisor to the mayor, now in charge of fixing the security situation here. Last week, he told us pretty much anyone could have walked in if they wanted to before he got here.
You'd have the staff that was up here engaging with guests, but we didn't necessarily know everyone that was in the rooms and in the hallways behind us, and so we've completely changed that.
The Salvation Army has contracts totaling more than $20 million to operate shelters through the mayor's new homelessness initiative. Councilmember Lewis wants to take a close look at all future contracts.
I have found, at least in my experience, that this particular contractor has not been a fun one or a great one to work with.
Later this week, Denver City Council will vote on whether to approve a new $8 million contract with the Salvation Army to provide more services at a family shelter in Denver. The Salvation Army has declined all interview requests recently, but did say in a statement today that they are working to improve security measures and are working directly with the city to do so. They did not answer specific questions, Kyle, about lax security measures that we asked in the past.
And you noted something odd in their statement about how this hotel situation got away from them in the first place.
Yeah, they say that they've experienced, quote unquote, unprecedented growth is what they say. Not exactly sure what that means, though, considering that they signed a contract for a specific number of people. Again, they aren't doing interviews on this topic, so we couldn't ask them specifically on that, but that's what they're attributing it to. More people coming in, it got out of hand.
City Council is going to have some questions as well, so we'll be listening in. Mark, thank you.